The girl bit through her climbing bag, then slowly pulled a thin wire out from the tear. She straightened it with force and bent one end into a hook, then slowly shifted her trembling feet, lying in a very awkward position on a 90-degree vertical cliff. Then she reached out with the wire she had prepared, trying to hook the climbing rope 2 meters away. At this point, the girl was hanging over a massive drop. Even the slightest move could send her falling into the abyss. Luckily, her effort wasn't wasted. The wire finally hooked onto the rope, but she didn't let her guard down. She still carefully reeled the wire back in. 2.5 minutes passed in a flash. The girl finally grabbed a section of the rope, but this was only the first step toward her survival. After securing the rope attached to the cliff, she began swinging her body with control. She was trying to use momentum to swing herself to a rock outcropping on the other side. She made it, but the danger wasn't over. Looking down at the endless drop below, and the tent left behind above by earlier climbers, an idea popped into her mind. Then, using her climbing skills, she started moving step by step toward the tent hanging midair. At this moment, she looked like an animal not yet fully evolved. Then, using all 4 limbs, she finally landed on a protruding rock. But just then, 3 murderers appeared directly above her, and immediately started searching for the girl hanging off the cliff. Though she was hidden by the rock, one of the men figured it out by calculating the time, and instantly realized she was hiding below. Knowing she'd been found out, the girl stopped trying to climb, but the man above kept talking, saying if she handed over the evidence of their murder, they'd let her live. As he spoke, he asked his companion to pass him a rope, and threw it down, but the girl wasn't stupid. She knew with their violent nature, once she handed over the camera, she'd be as good as dead. After thinking it over, the girl attached a white paper to the rope. Seeing movement below, the 3 men thought she gave in, and quickly pulled the rope up. When they saw there was only a piece of paper, one of the men instinctively grabbed it, but it had an insulting message written on it. The man above was furious. The girl couldn't help but smirk. Then she started scanning her surroundings. She was planning to make a temporary shelter. Next, she clipped a buckle into a crack above her head, then used all her strength to lift and secure the abandoned tent. As night fell, a simple tent suspended midair was finally finished. Braving her fear, the girl crawled in to test its stability. Thankfully, nothing went wrong, but just as she thought she could rest, the 3 killers above started making trouble again.